You're watching the Tarot Companion, a space for calm and reflective tarot learning. The Emperor enters the tarot journey with steadiness and presence. After the nurturing abundance of the Empress, this card brings structure, protection, and form. The Emperor represents the framework that allows growth to be sustained. He reminds us that care and creativity need boundaries in order to endure. Where the Empress nourishes, the Emperor stabilizes. At his core, the Emperor represents authority, responsibility, and structure. This card speaks to leadership rooted in clarity and consistency, rather than control. It reflects the ability to create order, to set limits, and to take responsibility for outcomes. The Emperor is not about dominance, but about stewardship. He holds space so that others, and life itself, can function securely. The Emperor also represents personal sovereignty. He reminds us that stability begins with self-discipline and inner authority. This card encourages standing firmly in your values and making decisions that are grounded rather than reactive. There is reassurance here in knowing where you stand and what you are responsible for. In traditional tarot imagery, the Emperor is often shown seated on a solid stone throne. This throne represents permanence, structure, and reliability. It suggests foundations that have been built carefully and intentionally over time. Unlike the natural landscape of the Empress, the Emperor's environment often appears stark or mountainous, symbolizing endurance and resilience. His posture is upright and grounded, reflecting alertness and command. He's present, not passive. Often, symbols of authority appear on his clothing or surroundings, such as armor or emblems. These represent protection, boundaries, and preparedness rather than aggression. The Emperor is frequently associated with the element of fire, reflecting drive, initiative, and willpower. Yet this fire is contained and directed. It is not impulsive, but purposeful. This symbolism reinforces the idea that power is most effective when it is steady and intentional. When the Emperor appears upright in a reading, it suggests stability, leadership, and clear boundaries. This card often indicates a time when structure is needed, or when taking responsibility will bring a sense of security. It may reflect stepping into a leadership role, setting firm limits, or establishing order where there has been uncertainty. Upright, the Emperor encourages consistency. Progress comes through commitment and follow-through, rather than sudden change. This card supports long-term planning and decision-making grounded in logic and experience. The Emperor upright can also represent protection. This may be emotional, physical, or practical. It suggests creating safe foundations for yourself or others and being dependable in the roles you hold. When the Emperor appears reversed, structure may feel restrictive or unstable. You might be struggling with authority, either your own or someone else's. This card reversed can suggest rigidity, control issues, or resistance to responsibility. In some cases, the reversed Emperor points to a lack of boundaries. Without clear structure, things may feel chaotic or uncertain. Alternatively, it can reflect authority that feels overbearing or misused, where control replaces guidance. Reversed, the Emperor invites reflection on balance. It asks whether rules and expectations are supporting growth or limiting it. This is a call to reassess how power is being held and expressed. In a career or work setting, the Emperor upright suggests leadership, organization, and stability. This card often appears when structure and strategy are required. It may indicate a managerial role, entrepreneurship, or taking charge of long-term goals. Upright, the Emperor encourages clear planning and accountability. Success is supported through discipline, reliability, and defined roles. This card values consistency over speed and experience over impulse. Reversed in a work context, the Emperor may indicate power struggles or unclear leadership. You might feel constrained by rigid systems or uncertain about authority dynamics. This card encourages evaluating whether current structures support your growth or need adjustment. In a financial setting, the Emperor upright reflects security, planning, and responsible management. It suggests building financial stability through structure, budgeting, and long-term thinking. This card favors caution and preparedness over risk. The Emperor reminds us that financial confidence often comes from consistency rather than sudden gain. Establishing firm foundations allows resources to be protected and grown steadily. Reversed financially, the Emperor may suggest instability or avoidance of responsibility. There could be difficulty maintaining control over finances or tension around authority and money. This card gently encourages reclaiming structure and addressing practical matters with clarity. In relationships and love, the Emperor upright represents protection, commitment, and reliability. This card reflects a desire to create security and stability within connection. It may indicate a partner who values structure, loyalty, and responsibility. Upright, the Emperor encourages healthy boundaries and mutual respect. Love is expressed through consistency, presence, and dependability rather than grand gestures. This card supports long-term partnership built on trust. Reversed in relationships, the Emperor may point to control issues or emotional rigidity. One partner may feel dominated, unheard, or restricted. In some cases, it can also indicate a lack of structure, where commitment feels uncertain. This card invites honest communication and a reassessment of boundaries. As a reflection, the Emperor asks you to consider where structure could support your life more fully. Notice where boundaries, routines, or clear decisions might create a sense of safety rather than limitation. You might gently ask yourself what responsibility you are ready to claim in order to feel more grounded. If this exploration of the Emperor resonated with you, take a quiet moment to reflect on what stability means to you. The Emperor reminds us that strength does not come from force, but from steady presence, clarity, and responsibility held with care.